Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble news channel. I believe today is a fantastic day, month, and time for Bitcoin and the secondary market that supports it, as well as the individuals and organizations that work with it. Dude, I think we're winning in every way. People are always asking, when are we going to win? This is ours to lose. At the moment, Bitcoin is the 9th most valuable product in the world, just behind Microsoft. We're still wondering when we're going to make it to the top. What do you mean? When are we going to get there? We're there. We're now there. Okay, how much are we going to take from this market? Also, when I say take, I don't always mean that Bitcoin takes something away. I believe Bitcoin changes things so that there is no longer a loser in the situation. There's a win for everyone. It's not necessary for someone to lose money. There is no winner in this game. Okay, we're done because there are only 21 million units, dude. Too much of this stuff can't be put on the market. Bitcoin doesn't really compete with standard assets like stocks, bonds, or real estate, despite what most people think. Why? Because it's a special kind of treasure. It has its own area, which means there are endless ways to make money. Anyone can gain from Bitcoin's rise no matter how much money they have. Gary Cardone, a seasoned market expert, really thinks this. Gary recently talked about his latest thoughts on Bitcoin and how it is changing the world of business. He said that Bitcoin has been doing well over the past few years, even though it is naturally volatile. In fact, Bitcoin is now only slightly behind Microsoft in terms of asset value, which is a big deal. For Gary, the question right now is not if Bitcoin will work or not. He thinks it has already. The real question is how big of a share of the market it will get. It's going to be huge, according to Gary. Before that, though, this movie is brought to you by Crypto.com. You're stuck in the past if you still don't have a crypto card. You have to pay fees every year for regular cards. They take a cut, and some banks charge you every time you do business with them. The Crypto.com Visa card doesn't work that way. You can use your Crypto.com Visa card anywhere to pay for things, plus the perks are crazy. With your Crypto.com Visa card, you can get up to 5% back in crypto rewards on every purchase. As a new customer, you can get 100% cash back on Spotify, Netflix, and Amazon for the first 6 months. You can also use airport lounges for free, which will make your trip more enjoyable and show off your style with the sleek metal card. Right now, Crypto.com is giving fans of Jamie Treat a $25 bonus when they sign up for the first time. Here's how to get your $25 bonus and start getting up to 5% back. To begin, click the first link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to get the Crypto.com app. Second, use our referral code NUTTY when you sign up to get your $25 bonus right away. Third, here's how to get your Crypto.com card after you've signed up and been accepted. To the right of the menu bar, tap the card tab. Choose the card tier you want based on the amount of user crows that you need to stake or lock up. My own card is a ruby red one. You only have to agree to the terms and conditions and lock up $400 USD in crow for 180 days. After that, it will be opened. And you'll need to have enough crow in your crypto pocket to cover the 180-day locks or stakes. Lastly, give us your delivery address. After that, you'll get your Crypto.com Visa card and be able to start making purchases, getting points, and enjoying the perks. Click the first link in the description to start using Crypto.com right away and get your $25 bonus. You can also get up to 5% back on everything you spend. Let's watch the movie again. There's no one to lose. Because Bitcoin is so popular, I don't think the bond market will crash. I don't think real estate is going to fall apart. That is, the pitch a year ago was that people would leave real estate and invest in Bitcoin. In this case, people don't move in or out of real estate, but they do get their money from real estate. They don't shut down their posts. They pay out in Bitcoin, which is basically real estate fiat money going into Bitcoin. I think that's a pretty cool way to mine. MicroStrategy hasn't put money on its bank sheet for a reason. Do you ever ask yourself that? You must agree that they have a lot of power, right? A lot of money has been raised. They did not get a worker. That person bought Bitcoin. Do you know why? Saylor thought, hey, it's less expensive to buy digital money than to run a mining business. Yeah, you might not like it at 300,000, but that will change. For now, it doesn't make sense to add all that money. He most likely looked at her and said, I'm a software company. I now believe he is a techie. The reason his stock and paper have done so very well is something I think you'll see. I'll try to find it here. That is, you won't see a very good picture. MicroStrategy is really crazy. It's now back to $22.31 one share. Okay, 12x, 12x. Now, I think you'll see Saylor work on ways to make Bitcoin more useful in real life. He is very, very likely to be able to do that. There you have it. MicroStrategy. What other business will see this and think, I don't need to be a miner, I just need to buy Bitcoin? You don't have to buy Bitcoin itself. The Bitcoin is the milk that you buy. I don't like having a lot of assets in these commodity markets because they can change quickly, making it hard to get rid of large investments. Keep in mind that this can be a big problem since most of these businesses are public. I've never thought, okay, let's own a bunch of heavy assets because everyone else will be doing the same thing as your public, buying assets and becoming asset heavy. They'll all do it at the same time. Why? For the simple reason that they all use the same consultants and analysts to look at and study their rivals. So everyone wants to do a, I look like this piece. See, seeing me on Bitcoin takes away all of that. You can't compare anything to anyone else. It's not open to everyone. I don't care how much money I make every 3 months. It doesn't matter to me what Bitcoin does. This makes me happy. This won't go away on its own. They've tried over and over to wipe it out to 65, but they can't do it. That's why I'm sure this is a futures. You guys need to look into futures. The thing I mean is this. Markets for futures. Hey, take a look at this. 70 grand, right? As of now, this is shorter. Yesterday, this was worth $73,000. What do those dots mean? Do you agree to each data? To be clear, these are not contracts. These are the costs. There's no sound. There aren't many trades that buy things out there. On the other hand, this is, what? It's March 24. I can't be March 24. It's December 24th. Towards the end of the year, right? Those are the trades it's making right now. 70 has almost no sound at all. Do you see that 0? No trades in quantities. Where is all the big trade? All of the trades happen in the next few months. Here is the deal for June. That's the deal for this month. 70,000 contracts, 2,600. That being said, there was a range of about $3,000 yesterday. This is going to move all over the place. On Wall Street, this is the tool they use the most. They can go in and out. There are no whole coins or anything. But did you see what this thing did? $66.60, 6, and now it's gone for $4,000. Today is a trader's worst nightmare, like $4,000 changes, and they can use that as pressure, like a lot of power. Most likely they can buy 10 of those contracts. I am afraid of leverage though. Yes, but these are business cards. That's why people are blown up. But these are business cards. They know how to do things. Do you need a graph and a picture to help you see and understand my point? Because if you hear the comments, you might think, hey, I'm going to defend my long position on it. 35000 with this chart. Second, and I think this is more important, no, all of these charts and models are already made on different goods that have no end. Every chart that has ever been made about anything. Its main item is an endless item because the price changes it all the time. It would be like adding $300 to crude oil would make all the crude oil on Earth show up, right? It would flood the market with crude oil. It makes sense. Okay, that's not possible with Bitcoin. How then can you model something that is different from everything else you've modeled? There are an endless number of those other things we've modeled. At some point, Bitcoin will have to break these rules. So Gary Cardone thinks that Bitcoin will continue to grow and that Bitcoin mining will continue to take place. Even though it takes a lot to keep them running, miners aren't going